let's try this again. So, thank you so much for everybody for joining me today. We're going to be talking about one of my absolute favorite things, which is eating out and how to be healthy while eating out. And I thought it would be really fun to start off today's live video call with everybody watching. If you could just type in the comments, whether you're watching live or on the replay, if you could type in where you're from and your favorite healthy restaurant in that area, or maybe where you love to vacation and your favorite healthy restaurant in that area. This, I think, would be a great opportunity to find some good eats and some good places to visit because a lot of people are scattered throughout the country. So I will start. So for me, I'm in Asheville, North Carolina, and my favorite place to go and grab a healthy meal is Green Sage Cafe. I'm borderline obsessed with their rice bowls, but what I do is I just swap the rice out for extra kale, and it's always gluten-free, dairy-free, high-quality meats, lots of veggies in there, great nutrients. So that's my personal go-to. So for everyone just joining, if you could just kind of jump in and type in your favorite healthy restaurant and the area that it's in, then I think that would be really fun to share. So to start with some of my top tips, first of all, to go along with what I was just saying, is be picky about where you're going to eat. I know a lot of times we can be very indecisive when it comes to this, whether it's with friends or family or whatever it may be, and everyone kind of has that same conversation of, oh, I don't care, where do you want to go? But be picky. Pick somewhere that you know you can get something healthy, that you feel good eating, that aligns with your health goals. And with that being said, another great thing to do is to go hop on the computer and investigate menus, investigate restaurants in your area, call ahead and see what the menu's like, and if they can adhere and satisfy certain dietary needs. Call up and say, hey, do you have a gluten-free menu? Just a few minutes of just taking the time to plan ahead can be huge. And it's also fun searching up new restaurants because a lot of times, we Google, gluten-free or certain buzzwords, I guess you could say, and you see different restaurants you may not have thought of before. So that's one of my top tips, is just planning ahead. And another tip that I've got for you is be annoying when you're ordering your food. Be obnoxious and ask for what you want, and in a very nice, kind, loving way, obviously. I was a waitress for a few years, and I can assure you that there has been somebody that sat at that booth or that table before you that has been more demanding than you have, and you are there spending your money getting food that you want to enjoy and you want to feel good about. So don't hesitate to speak up for yourself and to ask, oh, could I have this on the side? Or could I sub the starch for extra vegetables? That's another thing I love doing, is just doubling up on the veggies. And very often when you do that, you get a lot of veggies and it can be very filling, which is super fun. So that actually brings me to another of my top tips, which is to make sure that at least half your plate is full of veggies. So 2/3, preferably, but at least half. And that can be for, say you order salmon, and like I said, you swap out the starch for extra vegetables. Or that could be having the base of your meal being a salad, and not the salad that has quesadillas on top and tortilla strips on top and creamy dressings on top. A salad that's based with whole, real vegetables, lots of green things, lots of color, not things that are going to make you feel crummy afterwards. And just ensuring that it's the majority vegetables with a high quality protein and some healthy fat. And one thing when it comes to eating salads at restaurants that I'm a huge fan of doing is to swap out the dressing for olive oil, because unless you're at a restaurant that you just know that the dressing is good quality and doesn't have a lot of inflammatory ingredients in it, then I think it's a really safe bet to just swap it out for olive oil, because olive oil is fantastic for you for so many reasons. So why not take away something that is gonna cause your body perhaps pain or bloating or discomfort, and add it in something that can be really nourishing for your body, like extra virgin olive oil. So those are a few of my tips, and one more, all right, two more, and then I will let you all go. But one thing that's really important actually is the timing of your hydration during meals, whether you're home or eating out. So a lot of times we go out to eat and we're ordering water, right? To be healthy and good. We're not getting soda. Woohoo, fantastic. We love that. But very often, and I myself was terrible with this, I used to just gulp down water like there was no tomorrow when I would go out to eat. And the problem with that is it dilutes your stomach acid. So we have a much harder time breaking down the food that we're eating and absorbing all those great nutrients. So one thing that I would highly encourage you to do is to enjoy hydrating and enjoy your water an hour or two before mealtime. And you can order water with your meals, but try not to drink too much of it, maybe half a glass tops, and just really not just drinking it because of boredom or to fill you up before a meal, because it can dilute your stomach acid and cause bloating and discomfort and none of those things that we want to deal with. So that is one of my top tips there. And also, I know we always come back to this, but chewing your food is so incredibly important. If we're not chewing our food and taking time to really break it down, our bodies are gonna have so much more trouble trying to actually absorb that food. So really, when you're out to eat, take the time to chew your food, to spend time with the people that you're with, enjoying yourself, and really break down that food as best as you can. And for everybody just joining, I would love if you could comment your favorite healthy restaurant in the area that you live or that you vacation. So whether that is, so just type it into the comments, the location and your favorite restaurant, and if you will be so kind, your favorite meal, because all of us are dying to know, at least I am. So those are just a few of my favorite healthy tips for eating out. If you're like me, you love eating out, you don't want to sacrifice that, but you also don't want to sacrifice your health. So I hope you found this helpful, and please share if so. And what I will do is, for everyone who is interested in booking a free 20-minute consultation, I will put the link in the comment section below. All right, thanks so much for watching and for hanging out with me, and enjoy your lunch, everybody.